Hi everyone, it's Miss Sky and today we're going to talk about vowel substitutions. So what does vowel substitutions mean? Well, in every word, when I have a vowel in it, I have to make sure that I have the right vowel. There aren't that many vowels, we only have 5 in our language. So we have A, E, I, O, and U. Very good. So when I'm thinking about a word when I'm trying to write it or trying to read it, I need to think about what vowel is supposed to be in the word to make sure I have the right one. Otherwise, I could be making the wrong sound and not realize it. So today we're going to practice some games, including our vowel extensions. As you can see, Miss Sky tried her best and I drew a chart of our vowel extensions. And after we do that, we're going to make some CVC words and we're going to change the vowel out to see how that changes the word. So first we have a couple of goals for our lesson. Our goal number 1 is, I know my vowel sounds. Can you repeat that? Great. Goal number 2 is, I can change a vowel sound to make a new word. I can change a vowel sound to make a new word. That's right, we're thinking about how if I change the vowel in the word, it's going to make it say something else. So, let's practice those vowel sounds first. Ready? Here we go. A, apple, ah. Your turn. Good. Next one. E, ed, eh. Good. I, itch, it. Remember, our picture is a monkey because he's itching his arm. Let's try the next one. O, octopus, ah. And our last one, U, up, up. All right, let's go over those sounds one more time, okay? I'm going to point to a letter and I want you to tell me what sound it makes. Here we go. Ah. One more time. Ah. Next one. Eh. One more time. Eh. 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 Ah. Ah. Uh. All right, that is it for our vowel extensions today. Let me just wipe them away. Goodbye, vowel extensions. We gotta make some words. Okay, so remember that was our first goal for the lesson. I know my vowel sounds. We have to know our vowel sounds to be able to put them into words, right? So our first game today is going to be called Tap and Spell, where we're going to tap out our words, we're going to read them, we're going to figure out what they say. But first, you have to help me write them. You have to help me spell them this time. I'm not going to write them first, you're going to spell them first. So our first word is going to be the word bus. And if you would like to pause the video here to go get a piece of paper so you can practice writing these words, that's probably a good idea too. All right. Our first word again was bus. Can you say the word? All right, now let's try tapping it before we spell it. Tapping hand up, Make that little beak right there. Remember, we go 1, 2, 3 together. So, the word is bus. Ready? Here we go. Did you think of all the pieces? Let's hear Miss Sky's answer. B-U-S. Bus. Those are all the pieces in our word. All right, what was that first sound? B. That's the letter B. And then remember, in a CVC word, the vowel is in the middle. That's CVC stands for consonant, vowel, consonant. So we're talking all about CVC words today. That vowel goes in the middle. It's not going to be the letter V, though. That's not a vowel. Can you tell me those vowels one more time? Let's decorate our board with them. Sorry. We had A, and then E, and then I, and then O, and then U. All right. We are thinking about how to change all those vowels in a CVC word. Okay, back to bus. We got the B. Tap it one more time. B. Good. B. S. Is the vowel. U. B. S. We'll let it go. S. All right. B. S. Bus. Did we get the word that we wanted? Yeah, I think we did. So I go draw a little picture of it. There's our bus. Beep, beep. All right. I dropped my wiper already. Goodbye, bus. We're going to tap and spell another word. Remember, if you have your paper out, you can write this word down, too, to try spelling it. Our next word is the word yet. I said, I'm not ready yet. Wait one more minute. Yet. All right, let's tap it. Your turn first. Ready? Here we go. Yet. All right, Miss Sky's gonna try it. Yet. Yet. Okay, your turn to try writing it down. Get your pencil, get your paper, see if you can write the word yet. I'll give you 1 second. I'll drink my tea while I wait. Did you write the word? Okay, let's try it together. The first sound was Y. What letter makes a Y sound? Y, yellow, yeah. That's right. Y. Now I need that vowel in the middle. Y. Eh. E. Y. Eh. T. Y. Eh. T. T. Thank you for helping me spell it. Let's tap it one more time and blend to make sure we wrote the right thing. After I write, it's a good idea for me to do this to make sure it says what I want it to say. Ready? Here we go. Y. Et. Yet. Looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to tap and spell one more word, and then we are going to move on to changing the vowel in a word. Okay, so let's try the word rag, like what Miss Sky is using as a wipe today. Rag. Can you tap that word for me? Ready, go. letter goes R. R. Did you write your R down? Now we need to find that vowel. R. Ah. Ah. Is that I? No, that's I. E? It's A. A. That's A. Good. R. A. R. A. G. Which letter makes a G sound? Is it this one? No, that's a J. Can't have a J. I want R-A-G. A G? How'd you know? Watch my G. It starts off as an A, and it has a curly tail going down. That's how I make a G. So when you're having trouble, start with the A, give it that tail, okay? Make sure the tail goes down below. See, it starts off at the same level as my other letters, but then it has this nice tail that goes down to the worm line. All right, let's tap it, make sure we got it. Here we go. R-ag. Rag. All right, we are all done with our tap and spell. I hope you had a fun time writing some of those words. If you would like to pause here and try a couple more words to tap and then spell, the other words I have are kit, like I like to eat from my lunch kit. So you can write the word kit. You can also write the word top. Top. Like the letter T has a picture of a top on our chart that people spin. So kit and top are our extra words if you want to give it a try. Now we're ready to change the vowel to make a different word. So I have two different words that we can start with, two different CVC words where we can change the vowel. One of them is going to make all real words, and one of them is going to make two real words and a couple of nonsense words. So let's try our word that every vowel is a real word, okay? So here's my first word for you. I'm going to write it and then you're going to read it to me. Remember, if you're copying along, you can write this word down too on your chart and then practice reading with me. I'll give you a second to think about it. Get some more tea. Ready? Ah. Pot. Good. Now we're going to change out just the vowel. So if you have a whiteboard, this will be even easier for you. If you don't want to erase with a pencil. You want to just write the other word underneath, okay? I have a whiteboard, so I'm going to erase just the vowel. So I get rid of the P. No, that's not a vowel. I get rid of the O. Remember, my CVC words have a vowel in the middle. So my O is all gone. Now I want to put in a different vowel. I want to put it in a vowel that makes the sound eh. Right in the middle. It's going to say p. Eh. T. Think about what that word's going to be. Okay, which vowel goes eh? We already did, let's see, we did our ah. We got the word pot. If I put an eh, let's see what word it will be. Here's my eh. Eh. T. Pet. Yep. It's a pet, like Lily and Daisy are our class pets at school. Okay, let's get rid of our eh and put in a different sound. Let's put in the vowel that makes the sound ah. Which vowel goes ah? This one? This one. It's an A. Good job. So here we go. Ah. T. easel. It means to touch something gently, right? All right. Goodbye, ah. 2 more vowels. Let's put in there this time. Which vowel goes It's this one. U. T. This is a tricky one. It sounds like it says put, huh? It's a little bit of a sight word. It actually says put. Like if a teacher tells you to put your marker down. Put means to place something somewhere. So even though it doesn't quite make its regular vowel sound, this is the word put. Is that a real word? Yeah, we just said it means to put something down or to put something over there. All right, let's get rid of that Bye. 1 vowel left. What sound does this one make? I. Let's put our I in there. Ready, here we go. It. Pit. Yeah, like a pit. Is a type of seed, right? You might have a pit inside of something like an avocado. It has a pit in the middle. Yeah. Or like a peach. It has a pit in the middle too. It means of one large seed. Okay. When we substituted out those vowels and changed just the middle sound, were we able to make real words or nonsense words? Real words. So now we're going to take some letters that if we put them together, they will make nonsense words. Not all of them. Some of them are real. Some of them are nonsense. It's going to be your job to tell me which one is which. Now, let's try doing it with a different marker color just for some variation, a little bit of change. Okay, I got my red marker now. Here we go. Our first word is going to be a real word. Our first word is going to be this. Can you read it? Good job. App. Lap. This is my lap. When you're sitting down, your legs make your lap. Excellent. So we use the app. Get a different color to mark him off. Now we need to try the other vowels to see what sounds we can make. Okay, so let's get rid of that ah. Oops. Excuse my phone. We're going to get rid of that ah, and we're going to make a different sound with a different vowel. This time we got to figure out if it's a real or a nonsense word. So I'm going to put an O in there. You're going to help me figure out what word I made this time. Ready, here we go. Op. Lop. Lop is a real word, but it's not a common word, so it's a little bit nonsense. Lop can mean to make something like lopsided, so it's kind of uneven, like to cut in an uneven way, to lop something off. But if I was trying to write the word lap, if I was trying to write a sentence like, my cat sits on my lap, is this the right way to write it? No, that would look so silly. That wouldn't say lap. Remember, when I change the vowel out, it does make it a different word. So this is the word lop. Goodbye, O. Let's use a different vowel. Okay, I would like to use the vowel U. Let's put a U in there. Remember, if you're writing with your paper and pencil, you can just write the words in a list. You don't have to try and erase anything. Let's put the U. Oop. There we go. Ready, here we go. What word is that? Ooh. Lup. Is that a real word? No. Lup is a nonsense word. Lup doesn't mean anything. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say about lup. It sounds kind of silly. If I was trying to write one of my other words like lap or lop, and I wrote lup instead, people would be like, that's not a word. What are you talking about? So make sure you always check your work by reading it and seeing if it makes sense. Goodbye, you. We've got 2 more vowels to try. Let's try the vowel I. Let's put an I in there. Ready, here we go. Ooh, ib. Lip. Point to your lip. That's your lip. We got a bottom lip and a top lip. Is that a real word? Of course it is. You just showed me what it was. So let's say goodbye to that I and try our last vowel. All right, our last vowel is E. What sound does E make again? Eh. Very good. Oop, almost did the wrong color. Try writing that down. Think about it. See if you can blend that word for me. My turn. L, ed, lep. Is lep a real word or a nonsense word? It's nonsense. What's a lep? That doesn't mean anything. It could be the beginning of a word, like if I was talking about St. Patrick's Day and I wanted to talk about a leprechaun. But lep by itself doesn't mean anything. So that's how I can change out a vowel sound to make a new word, just like our goal at the beginning of the lesson. Great job practicing with me. You guys can try this with any CVC word that you know and just try putting the different vowels in and seeing if they're real or nonsense. On our lesson plan for this lesson, I also have some worksheets that your parents can practice with you if they can print them out, in which case the worksheet looks like this. It will give you a picture, maybe a picture of something like this. And it will have a blank. And your job is to fill in the blank letter that makes sense. So if this is my picture and I put this, is that going to make sense? L-ap. Lap. That's a lap? No, that's a lip. Okay. So I'd have to put the vowel that made the most sense to make my word. Now, if you don't have a printer, that's totally fine too. You can practice this exactly like I did by writing it down. So you or your parents could write down the 2 letters that are provided on the worksheet or 2 letters in any CVC word and leave a blank for you to try and figure out that middle sound. Make sure it makes sense for the word that you're trying to write. Okay. Let me give you a couple of examples very fast before we go. If I wanted to write something like this, oops, too fast or a little sloppy. There are a couple of different vowels that I could put in there that would make a real word. So that's a good game that you could play at home too. See how many real words and how many nonsense words you could make by writing something like this. Because I know that this is a real word. B-at. Bat. And I know that this is a real word. Bit. learn some more real words too. Do you think you could try it for me? Great. So that is the end of our vowel video for this week. I hope you have a great time practicing it and do a wonderful job making sure that you read your words to check your work. Bye guys.